What's going on, y'all? Soon as I get done working, now I see this Mike McCarthy news, so they bringing him back. I'll give you my reaction right now, right? So look, it's not the worst thing in the world because when I seen it, I wasn't like, that wasn't my reaction. You seen it, it was like, all right. But the thing is, one, Dan Quinn, he cannot come back. Because now then it would be like, he can't come back. So I think Mike McCarthy talked to Jerry Jones. And I think that off of the performance that we had on Sunday, I believe this was his pitch. If we ever get to a situation like that again, I believe that we avoid that situation or help that situation if we go all in on a running game. And if we start to see a Derrick Henry or anything else, that confirms what I'm saying now. I think Mike McCarthy I think he probably made the case like, all right, look at Jared Goff in Detroit. Dak may be better than Jared Goff, but Jared Goff got two running backs. He got an offensive line, and they running the ball. We're not putting the ball heavily in Dak's hands. So I believe that his pitch was this year, let's not have it in Dak's hands. Let's go for 30 attempts or less. 35 at the most, but 30 attempts or less. Kind of like what Love did, right? And they like, ain't no matter what, we're gonna be run heavy. But we would love for Dak to stay at the 30 attempt range. Because we know if Dak start getting in the 40, he threw the ball 60 times. So we know if he get the ball in that 40 attempt range, we don't win games like that. And he was like, if we get a better defense, a better defensive coordinator, because let's be honest, Dan Quinn left them out to dry. He left him out to dry. He did not care. You can't tell me he cared. You telling me Dan Quinn been this trash this whole time? Come on. Y'all know we have another conversation in here. But I think he if we fix the front, we fix the offensive line as far as the offensive line coach, maybe another piece or two here. We get some running backs. I believe that we could do it. He convinced Mike McCarthy in that. We're not far off. This is why we lost. I'm telling you, that Mike McCarthy gave him a heck of a pitch. I'm not mad at it because, look, our beef ain't really with Mike McCarthy. Even though I'm like, man, this is what you produce. That's why I'm like fired. And I'll be honest with you, I have not changed my stance on moving on. But at the end of the day, our true beef is with Foe. That's our true beef. Foe has had how many offensive coordinators? The same result. Our true beef was with Foe. I still think, because y'all know I didn't criticize the offense. I didn't put really no blame because what Mike McCarthy did with Foe this year, come on, that tell you something. They talking about Foe MVP like. That's Mike McCarthy's doing. So it ain't like Mike McCarthy is a bad coach, because we know he's not a bad coach and he's a good offensive coordinator. But it's Foe. So you're going to have to, basically, he's going to have to put Foe back into rookie year Foe and have a superior run game. Because if he think he going to run it back like we ran it back this year and still be pass heavy, it was pointless to bring him back. So they're going to probably try to experiment with this team, improve the fronts, improve the running back position, and take the ball less out of Foe hand. That's got to be the only resolution to keeping him. Because if Mike McCarthy continues to want to be pass first, it's not going to happen. We got to be run first. So Mike McCarthy is going to have to change. It's going to have to be run first. People say, oh, Mike McCarthy didn't have the people motivated. Why do we have to get grown men motivated to play the game that they love in the playoffs? Just the playoffs alone will be like, oh, man, I'm ready. You telling me that we got to get grown men fired up to play in a winner-go-home situation for all the marbles? Then it's deeper than what we talking about. The players are soft. The culture is soft. And that has to do with Mike McCarthy as well. That relaxed coaching, not getting on Dan Quinn, that's still Mike McCarthy's fault. And that's part of the reason why I say can him. Because I don't care what nobody says, shouldn't no team under the head coach play like the way that they did. So don't get it, y'all, that I'm for him, because I still believe, because I like Mike McCarthy, but he's been holding a soft camp. It's been soft. We've been soft under his tenure. The whole 4-5 years we've been soft. Is that going to change tomorrow? When has Green Bay ever been a physical team? Green Bay ain't never really been no physical team. It ain't going to change. So unless he get ready to do something, unless he get ready to bring somebody in, maybe to call the plays, he gonna be like, you know what, let's bring this offensive coordinator in. We're gonna still keep my playbook, but you run it, you be physical. Schottenheimer, you go do what you did with Russell Wilson, and you run that ball. Maybe that's what he doing. Maybe that's what he doing. He gonna get rid of the play calling duties because he know that he a pad first type of coach. He gonna bring somebody in who gonna pound the ball, because that's the only way that you could try to win with Foe, because he suck. He is not big time. But that's my thoughts right now. Y'all know I'm asleep on this some more, and we're gonna talk again about this. Also, more than likely tomorrow, we're gonna do that all 22 live, and we get ready to pop it about Sunday. But all right, y'all let me know what y'all think so far about this Mike McCarthy coming back. We gone.